Legends TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2024, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. This is your preview show for the opening game of the 2024-25 season. We face Watford at the Den in a 12:30 kickoff. As always, let's kick off the show by taking a look at the 11 that Neil Harris might pick to start the match. And I always kick things off with either giving you the team that the gaffer will pick or the team that I will pick. In this instance, as it's the first game, I'm going to give you both. I think it will be an unchanged side, unfortunately, from the team that lost 1-0 at the Den against Southampton. Lucas Jensen in goal. Back four, Ryan Leonard right back, Joe Bryan left back, Jake Cooper and Sean Hutchinson at the centre of defence with Jaffet Tanganga suspended for the opening 3 games of the season. I think it will be George Saville alongside Casper, the Ballon d'Or, with George Honeyman just in front of them, Romain Esse on the right, Duncan Watmore on the left, and up front, Sir Thomas of Bradshaw. Is that the team that I would go with? No, I've already told you that it probably isn't going to be unless I go and put exactly the same team on the screen in a minute, which I'm not going to do. I think that we're short still. I'll put that in the pre-season squad assessment. I think we all know that we're short. It's no secret, the gaffer included. But now that I'm filming this on a Wednesday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, by the way, we're too late for, if anyone does come in tomorrow and you are watching this on Thursday as a public YouTuber and not as a member, then I know that things could have changed, but I don't think that's going to factor in to our starting 11. If anyone comes in between 4 p.m. on Wednesday and by the time this video goes out Thursday night 8 p.m. to the public, even if we have signed someone, like I said, I don't think that's going to change Harris's setup or team selection for the game, because if anyone comes through the door now, they're not going to be up to speed with the squad, with the understanding of what needs to be done in the game on Saturday and potentially fitness-wise as well. So that's the team that I think the gaffer will go with. Of course, Tanganga suspended, like I said, Zian Fleming also out injured, Billy Mitchell out injured, Murray Wallace out injured, Nino Adamalaki out long-term ACL. I didn't mention Adam Mayer as well, by the way, in the squad assessment along with Tom Leahy. That was genuinely a mistake from me, so hold my hands up on that one, raise my hands in the air, do apologise. But look, Adam Mayer's out long-term, he's just had surgery and he's never played under Neil Harris. He's actually had 3 managers, I think, since he's been at the club, so it doesn't really factor into it at the minute. Tom Leahy, who I've made my feelings about him very clear before, but I don't think he's going to figure. This is the team that I would go with on Saturday. Lucas Jensen in goal, Ryan Leonard right back, Joe Bryan left back, centre back pairing of Jake Cooper and club captain Sean Hutchinson. Then I'll go with a 3-man midfield, Casper Denort on the left side of centre, Saville in the centre and George Honeyman on the right of centre, with Idemo Amaku in a 10. Trust me, we'll do the business if we play him behind Tom Bradshaw and Macaulay Langstaff. Why have I gone for a team in a shape that we never play in? I feel that under Harris, and someone said in my video the other day, you forget, you ain't mentioned in this video, they all go to war for Harris, and we won our last 5 league games. We was top of the form chart with the 12 or 13 games that the gaffer was in charge last season. I did mention it further into the video. The guy commented after 4 minutes on a 45-minute video. So yeah, call the Jets and leave your comments until the end of the video. Get all the information in first. But look, this is why I play this team, because I feel at the Den, especially against a team like Watford, who we predominantly do well against, I feel we've got to go for the juggler. Away from home, I do understand that we might have to be a bit more compact, defensive, in a retracting shape, shall I say. Never said retracting in my life. But at home against Watford, as I said, we've got a good record against them, especially at the Den, opening day of the season, big crowd, paying tribute to Matija Sarkic as well, of course. Then I think we've got to go for the juggler. And I think that Amaku in behind Langstaff and Bradshaw could be the way. He can travel with the ball, he can slot them through the midfield. And it also, although it may seem a little bit attacking, them midfielders will tuck in and be a strong 3 in midfield. If they do that, what it also will allow is Joe Bryan to bomb them down the left and Ryan Leonard to bomb them down the right, like we know they like to do. So that's the team I'll go with. Langstaff, people say, well, why would you put Langstaff in? Well, he's a new signing. Historically, he scores a lot of goals. He hasn't had a sniff of goal yet. One up front isn't working for me. And with no big man yet through the door, as I film this, I think that team would definitely be the way to go and secure 3 points on the opening day of the season against the Hornets. So let's move on to them. Our opposition, as I've already mentioned, it is Watford. They finished 15th last season, 3 points and 2 places behind us in the league. I think we might have picked them on the very last day or close to it following our decent run. And as I said, on the last day of the season, a 1-0 win away at Swansea with a Casper De Noor goal. They're managed by Tom. Cleverly, it is his first job in management. He got the job as the interim after Valerian Ismail lost his job. I think it was about a week after we beat them at the Den. In his first game in management, he got a win 1-0 away at Birmingham City. Of course, he went on to be relegated and he lost only 1 of 7. We saw him get the job on a permanent basis. He's only 34 years old and he's in the hot seat at Watford, a place where historically, again, managers don't seem to survive very long. And I've already mentioned, historically, we do well against Watford. Let's look at the last 4 games because they have not beaten us in any of them. We took 6 points off them 2 seasons ago. Tom Bradshaw, of course, with a first half hat-trick live on the Custard at the Den, saw us beat them 3-0. And then on Boxing Day later that year, we got a 2-0 win at Vicarage Road. Andreas Valgolosama with a penalty and Zian Fleming added a second in the second half. Last season, we took 4 points off them, a 2-2 draw at Vicarage Road. Zian Fleming and Wes Harding with our goals. And most recently, of course, in March last year, we took 4 points in total off them after Tom Bradshaw secured a 1-0 win at the Den. I think I spoke about this goal the other day from a Brooke Norton Cuffy cross. And not long after that, Valerian Ismail lost his job, which sees us where we are now, facing Tom Cleverley's Watford at the Den on Saturday. It's time to give you a prediction. And so, this is your pre-match prediction. And here we go. I am going for a Neil Harris classic, a 1-0 Millwall win with Tom Bradshaw once again to be a thorn in the Hornets side in front of hopefully a sold-out Den and get us 3 points on the board early doors. And so that's your lot for the opening preview show of the 24-25 season. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you think you know what the score's going to be, don't be shy to have a stab at that in the comments below. We are bringing back as well score predictions this season. Expect that to be out Thursday night or potentially Friday afternoon if the boys get their arse in gear at Lions TV and send me their prediction videos. All that's left for me to say is I will see you in beautiful South Bermondsey on Saturday. It is a 12:30 kickoff. Make sure you don't forget that. I'll be live streaming from the Den around midday. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.